Hey guys, welcome to Mather Dance Online. I'm your ballet director here at Mather. My name is Addison Holmes. Today we're going to do a little choreography to David Plumpton's version of A Million Reasons. It's going to be so much fun, really light, really effervescent. So come join me, let's get started. Okay guys, so let's start B plus on our left leg, really pulled up. Ladies, we can do a breath, and gentlemen, let's just hold. We're going to piqué arabesque and focus. For first arabesque, 99% of the time, I want you to focus over your fingertips. This has a really lovely line, lifts the chin, keeps the neck long. Only in certain instances like Black Swan pas de deux from Swan Lake, Odil's pas de deux, would we open up and look to the audience. Sometimes some Balanchine as well, Tchaikovsky pas de deux. But usually we want that line, we want to follow with the focus. We're going to go piqué arabesque over the fingertips. Now we lift to close. So when we've talked about before, lifting out of our hips, keeping our hip flexors pushed forward, not letting our pelvis go behind, not letting our hips go behind our heel. That's what I want us to utilize so we can close into fifth position, still on our releve, still really nice and lifted. So we piqué one, close fifth, nice développé. So we're going to stay épaissé, stay in this open ouvert position. We melt down. We're going to take that right leg, just nice little développé, and then tombe pas de bras. And as I bring the right leg down, I want to imagine my hip in my socket is really cranking and turning out. So here, so as I gather down, it's presenting that inner thigh coming forward. The knee of the supporting leg, the left leg, is really staying over the toes. If we can think about that, make that habit, we not only do protect our knees for injury prevention, it also makes a nicer line. So let's try that again. So we piqué arabesque one, and melt down two, and I do rock back with my body. So I'm lifting here for first arabesque, and then I come back even though I'm closing fifth. Turn it out, tombe pas de bras, nice and tall. And I'll repeat that whole thing facing up stage. So from the piqué arabesque, closing fifth, développé, tombe pas de bras, and then I get to come back to the center, to the front. So my arms are going to go first arabesque, close first position, développé left arm open fourth, tombe pas de bras, swoop through. So I want you to think of gathering the light of the stage, boom, pas de bras, lead the head to the last second. Then we do the exact same thing facing upstage. Piqué, close fifth, bring it in, développé, tombe pas de bras. Now take the focus and look to the left, palms down. So it's as if we took the third position or even third arabesque and we just drop it down, sweep across, really pull. So a nice side cambre this way. Let's try that again from the beginning. Here we go, 6, 7, 8. 1, lift to close, tombe pas de bras. And 1, lift to close, tombe pas de bras. And done. Step over, or en dehors piqué turn, or lame duck sometimes it's called. From here, we spot the corner, single or double, close fifth. So I'm going to chasse from my fifth position. So from looking to the left here, lame duck or step over turn to fifth, chasse arabesque, bow and arrow arms. Now this arabesque is slightly lower, 45 degrees, keeping under 90 degrees. Because I am pulling off my center. And as I take that bow and arrow, that right arm pulls. So let's try that again. From here, step over turn or en dehors piqué turn. Closing fifth, chasse, pull. So I use that right side really pulling up as if I'm making an S curve or figure 8 with my ribs to my hips. So I'm going to pull here, then I fall forward. So I tombe forward. Step over. I'm going to brush back and go into a nice cabriole derriere. Thinking about keeping that lift, but also starting to travel upstage. So I have this nice momentum from this S curve, and it's almost like a jazz square, right? As we come across. So we take 3 steps falling over. We're here, and we fall, cabriole. Now I'm going to do 3 chaînés going upstage right. The last one, pas de cheval. So I need to hold my center. 3, really pulled up. I'm lifted out of that hip. Boom, pas de cheval, facing upstage. So last chaîné, lift. Now I'm going to balance décolleté, then pas de valse to get me to the front again. So I balance to my right, pas de valse over. And be careful that that doesn't get too exaggerated there, because the audience still wants to see our épaulement, our use of our shoulders. They still want to see our upper body. So I have those 3 chaînés, little pas de cheval, balance décolleté, pas de valse coming across. Let's finish this first half. We're going to hook our right attitude, sharp focus look. So imagine I'm hugging something in front with my right leg, my right attitude. That left side stays really lifted. Boom. Same thing to the left, but it's a tendu with a slight bend at the bottom. So we go attitude, look, tendu, boom. We'll just pause there. Let's go back from the beginning. Ready? 6, 7, here we go. And 1, pull, développé, tombe, pas de bourrée. And 1, pull, développé, tombe, pas de bourrée. Look to the left. Step over, turn to 5th, chassé, tombe, cabriole, 3 chaînés. Balance, pas de valse, sharply look, full, and push. Let's try all of that with music, just that first little half. Here we go. Okay, take a breath, lift, and settle nice and tall. Step over, turn. Focus transition. Now here we're going to tongue. So we've kept this leg small, attitude to touching the ground. We're going to pull, prepare, nice pirouette, single, double, or triple, land 4th, come across to croisé tendu. So we had our hook attitude with that little tendu coming around. Combré port de bras, and I love to have the imagery, something draping off your fingertips, waterfall, icicles, something as a nice extension, not just, okay, arms are here, coming around, but some nice imagery, pulling you back on your center, thinking about twisting that towel. We've talked about that before, wringing out a wet towel here with your center, pull, pirouette onde, or single, double, or triple, land 4th, then pull from your center, lift, croisé, and close. We're going to piqué attitude, looking toward croisé. So from here, en bas, gather. Piqué attitude is a nice open 4th, really long. So using that curvature again, the little theme throughout this one is a nice S curve or figure 8. So we're going to piqué attitude here, open back so we can see that palm. Drag it through, tombe, fall forward. So after the drag, boom, lengthen, drag, lift, fall forward. So I have a little lift, pulling up, show a big 4th, développé, boom, pas de bourrée, or détourné, hold. So from my hook attitude and my tendu, we're going to pull, drape, set yourself up nicely, single, double, or triple, pull to croisé, gather down, piqué attitude, pull back, inside, to lift at the end, fall forward. So arms stay low there. Lift at the end of that coupe drag, here. Pull, développé, coming towards, piqué pas de bourrée, stay bourrée, lift, or for my gentlemen, let's piqué pas de bourrée, and just stay tourné, hold. Let's add just that little bit onto our first part to have our nice little choreography. Here we go. So set yourself up, croisé, lift, breath for the ladies, and hold, piqué, and pull back, lift to the left, chaîné for 3, pas cheval, in fifth, we're going to développé, arabesque, 1 and 2. So we jump out, and that's one of those 1% times where I'm going to have the first arabesque but looking to the audience. So I want you to try that with me. We're here in fifth. Ladies, we did our beret to get there. Gentlemen, we did détourné. We just pull, close fifth, and shoot out, spring to a nice releve. If I was on point, I would travel to my box forward. Pull, then fifth, fifth. Do it again, 1, and pull, and fifth, fifth. Now same impetus, same idea, same impetus here. We're going to then go attitude in an open position. Lift fifth, one more time. Attitude, lift fifth, come back. Tiny pas de cheval, little développé to prep. Inside fouette. Now we really want you to keep that flat. So often we think about hooking the leg, and that lifts up the hip and causes that left ankle or the working ankle to sickle. So we're going to push that heel forward, keep it nice and flat. Inside turn, land fifth, pull, lengthen. And that's just our ending. So let's go back. We're here fifth. We're going to développé, small second arabesque, close fifth, push, and lift, and lift. Again, small second arabesque, push, lift, lift. Now we have attitude open, lengthen, attitude open, lengthen. So it's working all of that traction from fifth. That's so important to know that you can have the strength to push from your security of your fifth position, but then also the strength to pull and come back. So we're working on that action. From here, the last two, attitude, fifth, come back, either beret or just a little step back for my gentleman, pas de cheval, prep fourth. I want to make sure the audience can see both my ribs, sides of my ribs, as well as my pelvis, both headlights coming forward. We don't want to crank and over prep. We're really nice and flat here. Come to fifth, lift, and finish. Let's try that little bit with music, and then we'll put it all together. Here we go. for joining me here at Mather. Keep coming back and subscribe. We'll work on your technique as well as your port de bras, and I'll see you next time. Bye.